Carla, we're live. Look, it's Carla, everybody, live.
Oh my gosh.
Great. And then she's going
What
to
am I
take
doing?
herself out. That's going to happen too. It's going to be fantastic. What happened?
You
Oh
told me to take
no.
myself out?
Did you go, Carla? My
Yeah, you
screen,
told
my
me
screen
to.
went black. Isn't that fun? You did something to me. We are live, by the way. And tomorrow, I'm so big. My head is so big. I don't know how to fix my camera. By the way, tomorrow is the day that they slice my hand from fingertip to palm.
Oof.
Ooh.
And they're going to see all those ingrown hairs my mom said would be there. Okay, let's start the show. Let's see if it happens. Are you ready, everybody? Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Good luck to us. Here we go. I'm pushing the button.
No sound.
No sound. I forgot to push sound. No. Okay, stop. Carla, you forgot to tell me to push the sound.
I almost said it, but I didn't want to be a nag. Wait, I got you.
You're right.
I got
No. I'm going to start again. Share sound. Okay. Go. Now. Okay, we'll start again. Thank you.
Chloroquine and ivermectin.
Welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. It's a Zoom meeting with jokes. So please turn on your camera, turn on your mic, unless you have barking dogs or a rabid moose in your living room, in which case, please mute yourself for Pete's sake, and let's have some fun.
It's the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Steve Goodie and Brad Tassell. Tonight, Steve and Brad welcome comedian
Sherry Hoenicke.
plus funny songs from
Randy Brooks.
and a patty melt from Patti Vasquez, and much more. Now, please welcome Brad Tassell.
Okay, so it didn't play the real thing. It played like, did you all see like all like 5 squares? It didn't make the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right?
We
were
yeah.
able to see it. It was just smaller than usual.
Why? It was supposed to. I'm doing the actual slideshow. Welcome to
You know what? That was the best headshot I've ever had, too.
You look beautiful. You look beautiful.
Thanks, Brad.
And
Thanks.
I'm changing my stage name to much, much more.
I know.
Yeah.
I had that
And
too.
I'm
Oh,
changing
yeah, I
mine to
forgot.
a very funny person.
By the way,
can
Carla
discuss
Ulbrich's
this
here
at
too.
the end,
Steve
Brad.
Goodie. So. All right. Well, hey, it's starting just like it always does. Not well. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. I am Brad Tassell, way too large for my screen, and our pal and co-founder Steve Goodie is taking some time for himself, so he will not be joining us. I don't know what he's doing, but I did see Uber Eats dropping off 4 bath bombs and 3 bags of Chipotle and some extra TP at his house. So it's gonna be and that's what we call a perfect night. So sounds perfect. So and now that Carla's husband's coming in, it's gonna be even better, everybody. So we will hear about Steve and what's going on next week and how everything went. But we are proud, always proud, to sub in our finest utility player we've ever had. As she's been our musical guest, she's been me, she's been Patti, she's been the comedy, she's been the musician, and now she's Steve, the multi-talented and brilliant Carla Ulbrich, always, which we just found out means old rock. Everything is that where you found out your name today?
Old brick.
Old brick. Sorry, go old brick. Yeah, not old wreck. Okay, old rock. But okay, so and Carla, this is your first time as Steve, so we can't wait for your accordion playing the Element song. That's going to be fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And I do have the juggling intro. So did we?
Oh great. Okay.
We also have a show. Anyone can, anyone can have a show on a Monday. But we have super genius headliner who also just saw the best picture she's ever taken, everybody. Very funny. We're very excited. Sherry Hoenicke, which I love. I never knew how to say your name. I like Hoenicke. It's very nice. And our dear friend and a musical songwriter and a man, a father, a grandfather, and one of the most talented musicians in the game, and not just at Christmas, Randy Brooks, everybody. Randy Brooks is here. And yes, tomorrow is the day of the hand surgery, and I'm that nervous. I don't get a lot of surgeries, and I don't know how much pain once they cut it is. And you ever notice these surgery centers are a little like the mob? They're a little like the mafia. They left me a threatening phone call that if I didn't pay before the surgery tomorrow, if I didn't pay by today at 8 a.m., I quote, this is the quote, "We need to speak with you preferably today so we can make sure your procedure is kept on schedule." That's what they said. That's the exact quote that I got from them. That sounds like a threat. I was like, hey, we would hate for something unfortunate to happen if we didn't receive a certain correspondence from you relating to matters of a nature that is a benefit to your health to remedy ahead of time. That's what we would like to do. We also see you have a knee surgery coming up. We would hate to see it have to be on both knees. That's what we'd hate to see. So I called and I paid them because I think they're worse than the mob at this point. So well, until that happens, I've written these sad jokes. Here we go. The Oscars were last night. Does anybody actually watch the Oscars? Anyone?
No.
Part of it.
Part of it. See, I think y'all watch clips later. And true to form, nothing funny happened, I think, on the Oscars. I'm just kidding. I think Conan is the best person for the job. Do we all think Conan is probably the best person for the job? I write. Yeah. The first thing I do is I watch the monologue. They do like an 8-minute monologue, and I write a monologue like this every week, and it's hit or miss, but I write it alone, and it's also I do longer than the Oscar monologue, which is also hit or miss, but it's written by 12 people.
Wow.
I think 12 people would come up with 100% hilarious jokes, wouldn't you? If you had weeks and weeks to do one show. I mean, the only controversial joke, did you hear Conan say, a spokesman in England said, in the UK, we arrest our pedophiles. Did you see that joke?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have added, here we give them the nuclear football, is what we do. But okay. That's why I didn't write the Oscars. Nobody cared about that little joke. So he didn't mention Trump by name. Sean Penn won for Best Supporting Actor in his role for One Battle After Another, and for the third time did not show up, right? The question is, do you know where Sean Penn, don't answer, Kevin, because you know. Do you know where, I'm going to give you 3 choices, where Sean Penn was instead of being at the Oscars? Was he, number 1, you don't cancel a Mexican drug cartel dinner twice. That's not. Number 2, he is headed to Ukraine because the surfing is best in March in Ukraine. Or 3, he wants to give one more try with Madonna. All right, which one?
I give it 3.
You thought it was Madonna. Okay. Carla says 2. Kevin, what was it?
I didn't know.
He's in Ukraine. He is visiting. He is with Zelensky. They're buddies. So
yes, they are. They are buddies.
So he went there instead because you can never, ever go there other than
But I don't think he went for the surfing.
I don't think so. I don't think he can surf. He's going to do a little Hermut surfing. Okay. And lastly, the gift bags that every person nominated gets have a retail value of $346,000.
What?
Oh.
25 years of my salary. That's if they use them, because most of it is vouchers they have to use. One of the vouchers in the bag is a personalized facial plastic surgery, which is the perfect gift to help Tim Chalamet get more hair plugs for his lip. Because that kid, I know he hates the ballet, but he also can't grow a damn mustache in 10 years. And now I always do a little history this show. Did you all know that Ferdinand Magellan did not circumnavigate the globe? He died in the Philippines.
Right.
250 people went, 18 got back. He was killed by a poisoned dart in 1521, shot by the indigenous people because he was trying to spread Christianity, is what he was trying to do. So, my question is, are those still available for when the Mormons show up in my neighborhood? That's what I want to know. I'm Elder Johnson. Nope. Okay.
Not any elder now.
And you're not going to get
Not
older
any
now,
older
are you?
now.
You're going to stay younger. Oh my gosh. AI is exhausting workers, causing a new condition called AI brain fry. Does anybody here work in an industry where you use a ton of AI? No?
We use it very marginally.
Marginally, which is good because it's described as a mental fog from excessive use of AI tools beyond one's cognitive capacity. Yeah, this can be particularly troubling for young men who after work suffer from another condition called Pornhub-induced friction burn. So that's Pornhub. Was that Carl on the drums or was that static? Okay.
Not me.
Not me. Did you hear that? What was that? It was like zappa, 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 zappa. Oh, Burpo's in treatment for that. That's great. Okay. Formula One, not the movie, the actual Formula One has canceled their races in Saudi Arabia and Bahrain over safety concerns from Iran. Organizers have an alternative race in mind where they see how fast drivers can get oil around the Strait of Hormuz. Drive.
But it doesn't get blown.
Okay, great. Southwest Airlines will end service at O'Hare Airport.
Oh.
Yep.
After they actually boarded their first plane on time and didn't want that crap to spread. Okay. Don't want that crap spreading.
Nope.
Spring breakers are worried as there is a huge surge in bed bug cases in the South in hotels.
Yep.
You know that? Which is doubly bad because of the spring break activity. Most of the bed bugs in April will test positive for chlamydia.
That was good, brother.
Yay.
Literally the best joke ever written on this show. Okay. That'll be the only one. Hey, the big orange war machine is confused and angry that our allies won't give him military assistance in the war they told him they were against in the first place. Surprise, surprise. Trump then tried to appeal to them as our friends by calling them loser and poo-poo heads, and they didn't more like him anyway. That didn't come out sound. Oddly, that also didn't sway them. We're in hell here. This is what. How are we in this nightmare? And people still are like, he's great. That's great. We're perfect. Everything's perfect. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, is planning to lay off 16,000 people. Meta.
God.
The company says that there are still a few people who are having their community violation appeals seen by a person, and that must stop. They can't do that. You can actually maybe get a hold of somebody still, and they just can't have that. Did you see Stewie is getting his own spin-off show?
No, but that doesn't surprise me.
You know who Stewie is?
Yeah, I do.
But the character will also still appear as a regular on Family Guy, and this is true. Entertainment reporters are questioning how the character will be able to work on two shows at once. It's a cartoon character. That's I saw a story about this. How are they going to do it? I'm sure next up, the geniuses in entertainment news will wonder how Stewie gets around child labor laws. That's going to be a big question, right? Then they're going to wonder if his Jackie Coogan account is full. Oh. Yeah. Those of you that know the Jackie Coogan law, anybody?
That's right.
That's right.
I do.
A judge has struck down RFK Jr.'s vaccine policies.
Yay.
Because they disregard all scientific methods and undermine the integrity of the health department's actions. Yes.
Yep.
Mr. Kennedy responded by pointing to the top of his car saying, "Judges can be bears." Okay.
So roast them and eat them.
Strap him to the top of the car. Did you see this? It just Trump. Oh my God! So Representative Neil Dunn was retiring to spend more time with his family. That was what he's going to say. And then Trump revealed at a news conference, against Dunn's wishes, that he was terminally ill, which he didn't want to tell everybody. And Mike Johnson, sitting next to Trump, he goes, okay, that wasn't public information. And then after that, Trump and Johnson visited an elementary school to tell third graders their dog wasn't now living on a farm, but dad backed over it with a truck. So that's Barky's not on a farm?
Can you sweeten that a little bit because I'm a.
Let's figure out who that is.
I got it.
You got it. Good job. See, that's why Carla's here, everybody.
Yeah.
Y'all know Jordan Hudson?
No.
You'll know when I say it. 24-year-old Jordan Hudson is the girlfriend of 73-year-old Bill Belichick.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
She is on a cheerleading team called Code Black, and they won a national championship. The team celebrated with Belichick getting them a pizza party and 100 tokens at Chuck E. Cheese. It's fantastic. Hudson is also trying to trademark the word gold digger and market her brand with gold digger. Jordan's agents say that won't work. They're suggesting a more applicable name for their relationship, dust pumper. Okay, you have to be really gross to get that one.
Yeah.
Janet didn't understand it. I had to explain it, but I'm not going to. Okay, here it is, the joke of the week. What is it called when soybeans get pregnant? Edamama. Carla, that's when you bring yourself in.
Oh, all right. I'm not second thoughts about it. No.
All right, bring yourself in. Yay! Or just take over. You could just take.
How am I alone here now? Am I supposed to introduce something?
No.
Oh, there you are.
You were just supposed to add yourself, not get rid of me. But that's okay. So now I'm going to play the top 10 thing, and it'll probably be bad like the last one. And then while I'm doing that, take me out. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, I think I found the right one. Here, this might be better. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Is it bigger?
We don't know yet.
It hasn't played yet.
Oh, I know. It should be playing. Why isn't it playing? Oh God. Why isn't it playing?
Push the button.
It's still the same one. Okay.
Wrong one.
Slide
Are we
2.
sure?
Let's see what slide 2
Here.
looks like. There we go.
There we go.
Carla Ulbrich.
All right, tonight's top 10, y'all. I'm so thrilled to be Steve for just a moment. Tonight's top 10 is the top 10 things that Steve's really doing instead of being on the virtual comedy show tonight.
Ooh.
Number 10. Oh, I can't play the. There we go. Number 10. He's in downtown Nashville holding a girl's hair while she hurls. Number 9. He dropped his phone in the toilet. What? 8. He's doing the walk of shame. Number 7. He opened his front door to a very angry droid. F you, Steve! F you, Steve!
Droid.
Number, there are 10 of these, but I didn't write down the numbers. Anybody keep a track?
5, 6.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. He's with his wife in a 5-way. All right.
What?
Number 5. He got arrested for saying the words cockpit and kumquat in Hobby Lobby. Number 4. No, he got arrested because he went to McDonald's and threw a fit because the shakes were up. Number 3. He's busy recording CD number 327. We all know that's not true. He doesn't need time off for that.
Yeah, 328.
Number 2. He's sick to his stomach because he found out what's in his hot dog. And that's really what made him sick. And number 1.
Reason, Steve.
Saying, I'll tell you exactly where it is. Just go out the door and take a left, take a left, take a left, go straight, take a left, take a left, go straight.
Yes. Top 10. Carla Ulbrich, everybody. You know who loves that top 10? Because we need to keep moving. Patty, we're adding you. Are you in?
Okay, I am.
Patti Vasquez, everybody standing around shiplap. Where are you? Where are you?
This is my back porch. This is my
wow.
very beadboard back porch.
Well, that is beautiful.
There's all my coats. Those are my coats and scarves. It's like my wardrobe area. Hi.
Is it cold? Is it cold?
Here's my windows.
Is it cold?
No, it's a enclosed back porch. It's like we have 2 flats in Chicago where you have 2 apartments, and this used to be the back of the building, and then people built out back porches. So you have the stairwells, and here's my. Do you want to see my book collection? Here's my book collection. Yes. I have all my books out here. This is
wow. And your brooms.
I broke something.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Okay. Well, Patty, let's just Carla's here instead of Steve. So I'm gonna play your thing, and Carla's gonna take me and her out while I do it. And presenter view, which is it? Is it video it's slideshow view, I think it's wrong. Okay, here we go. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work?
Number 3.
I am crazy.
Patty's not sure, Patty's not from lunatics winning their local races to major league wackos with orange faces to obnoxious a-holes taking handicap spaces. If she's losing her mind, that's fair. She's Patti Vasquez.
She's on her back porch.
Hi everyone. So every week we've been doing these shows since 2020, and so this is a primary season in Chicago, in Illinois in general. I don't know if you've heard about it. It seems like it's been very well covered on national news, on social media. There's a lot of dark money coming into these campaigns. APAC, DraftKings, oddly, which is a gambling gambling super PAC, crypto, like all these different, there's $62 million coming into the races in Illinois, from the top to the bottom, from senator races to just little state races. And it's been fun. It's been really exciting. And here's the thing, I actually have perspective on this because I ran for office 6 years ago. 6 years ago today, I was on the eve of my own primary. So I'm fine. Everything's great because, as you might know, I didn't win. So I have a little bit of perspective on how crazy this night is, but this is wilder. There's a different element now with everything that Trump is doing, the grift, the con, hey, why don't we all just make money? Do you know he's made $4.5 billion since he's been in office? I feel like we're not covering that enough. I feel like we're not talking about that enough. That's if you just, went into, got some job and all of a sudden, your job helped you be a billionaire. What job do you get? That is not, okay, I'm not making sense right now because I'm crazy. That's the problem. People keep asking me who to endorse, and I can't. It's a Democratic primary. I'm a broadcaster. I'm not a journalist. We should be clear. People keep criticizing me and saying, "Oh, you think you're such a great journalist." No, I'm sorry. It's in my bio, and every social media page you find, it says comedian, loudmouth, research nerd. I love to research stuff. But I'm not going to get into the primaries for the Democrats because here's the thing. People don't even show up for the primaries. People are like, I'm just going to wait for the general. No, the primary is when you choose your candidates for your party. This is the most important part. There was 1 year where 16% of the population of Illinois showed up for our primaries. And that was how we got Donald Trump Jr. We got a billionaire in Illinois who basically gutted every single social program, every program for seniors, for the disabled, for childcare. And they did that across the country. And you want to know why? Because in 2008, President Obama won. And it was exciting. And yes, it was a great success. And yet everyone was basically like, we did it. We are done. And they went home. And guess who showed up? The Tea Party. And they went to every school board meeting. They went to every city hall meeting. They grabbed a microphone and they yelled about taxes. and they took over every state capital. Right now, I'm not even being funny. I'm just being angry because I'm crazy. That's why.
Crazy and angry. Go.
I'm crazy and angry. They took over state houses across the country, like Missouri, Indiana, places that were Wisconsin, places that were purple, places where Obama won. And that's how we lost the Supreme Court, how we lost Roe v. Wade, because Democrats were like, we did it. We're so good. Look at us. We did a good job. No, show up, be angry. Okay, I'm being angry. I want to tell you something else. I don't know what it is right now, but it's something, I'm sure it's enlightening. You know what? My son came home this weekend for spring break, and we celebrated St. Patrick's Day. For those of you who don't know, my mother is from Mexico, but my dad was second generation Irish. So I get to celebrate. I get to celebrate from St. Patrick's Day all the way to Cinco de Mayo. Everyone wants to be Irish on St. Patrick's Day, and everyone does not want to be Mexican on Cinco de Mayo. It's so weird. Like you don't have your immigration status checked. Like where you don't want like your skin color to be a determinant on whether or not you belong here. Weird. So he came home for St. Patrick's Day. I made corned beef and cabbage and all the Irish things. My mother put a lot of hot sauce on everything. This is very good. This is very good this way. So that was her take. Griffin brought home a girlfriend. I think we talked about her at Christmas. If you weren't here for Christmas, she brought gifts for everyone in our family. And I thought, well, that was sweet. She came for St. Patrick's Day yesterday and was talking about, like, let me just put it this way. Griffin, it might be over his skis. Does everyone know what over your skis means?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. It means he might be out of his league, is all I'm saying.
He needs to lock it down. Lock it down.
So not for nothing, but they ended up like so we have a nice space in our basement. So she spent the night. He's 22. So that's like, I gotta be cool with it. And that's fine. I am cool with it. Only I didn't know she was spending the night. And so I was in my pajamas this morning. I'm going to share a lot of information with you. Let's just say during the winter months, I go into hibernation, and maybe I eat a lot, and maybe I don't shave. And not that like my son's girlfriend should care, but she's like standing in my living room, and it snowed in Chicago. Last week was 70 degrees on Monday. Today was 26 degrees and snow. And there was a rainstorm last night, and we're fine. Chicago's like this. If you don't like the weather, wait a minute, it'll change. But I offered her a pair of boots, and she looked down at my Crocs and my hairy legs and went, I'm fine. And I don't know. And then I'm pretty sure on her way out, she wanted a hug. And I don't know how to hug somebody who just looked at my hairy legs with Crocs on. I'm not okay. Anyway.
You didn't have to wrap your legs around her.
Okay, one more thing before we go, because I think I'm already over. There's so many things happen so fast that I can't even do Is Patty Crazy or a Patty Melt in a way that has any sort of like cohesive thread to it. Because today Trump was in a press conference with Speaker Johnson, and basically he brought up a congressman from Florida. He's like, hey, so tell him about, Neil Dunn. And Speaker Johnson was like, yeah, he told us he was sick and it wasn't looking good. And Trump was like, no, tell him the diagnosis. And Johnson said, well, it's not great. It's a little grim. And Trump said, he said he'd be dead by June.
Yeah.
And then he like slapped Speaker Johnson in the back of the, like, yeah, right? Wasn't that? Anyway, and he said
Carla
he was
really
sad about that because he liked the guy and he needs his vote, and that's who that guy is. Anyway, have a great night.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yay.
Yeah. Yay. Carla, join us. Well, that's lovely. So the girlfriend was she in like a little cute nightie and stuff like that?
No.
All hair done, makeup.
Oh my God. You bring that up. I should have offered her like a t-shirt and shorts. So like I didn't. So they went downstairs and I thought she was going home after a while. And then they come up at like 9:00. And I was like, oh, am I supposed to make breakfast? I need to have like some sort of heads up on these things. No, she's, can I just say he's over his skis.
Yeah. Well, did I say lock it down?
I'm saying, I'm like, I would have shaved. If I'd known that she was that delightful, I would have shaved for her. I'm just saying, I got to shave for my son's girlfriend. I don't know what world I'm living in right now.
Well, you're not going to wrap your legs around her, so it's okay.
No, but I mean, like, what kind of, I don't know culturally. She's going to go home and tell her parents, and her parents are going to be like, stay away from him. And
Brad, you may not know this.
She's woke.
But,
Brad, you may not know this, but men, they look at women like, and women look at women like,
yeah, yes,
exactly. Very judgy.
You're the mom. You're supposed to judge her. She's not supposed to judge you.
I mean,
in a perfect world, yes.
Yeah. So, well, thank you, Pat. It's rough out there, and
it's a lot of thoughts. I did not pull them together yet.
You are
I'm tired.
You're at the forefront of having to go through so much of it. So, and it's hard because you have to hear it every day for at least 2 hours. You got to hear horrible people say horrible things at you, and so
I'm fine. It's all good. It's fine. There's whiskey.
Well, what a woman! I was saying during the monologue, it's. I don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. We could all go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Patty.
I'm here.
You out.
Thank you, everybody.
Randy Brooks.
Randy Brooks. Stay hydrated.
It's famous. It's famous singer in his house, Randy Brooks. Everybody, hi. How you doing?
Hey, better than I deserve. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, isn't that Dave Ramsey? Okay. So.
Well, it is. And I don't know if I can go on now. I'm tired after Patty. It takes me a little while to recover.
I know. Well, Patty, he says it like it is, and it hurts. So, okay. Well, I'm going to try to play the thing, and then Carla, while I'm playing the thing, take me and you out. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to share, and I'm going to try not to replay the one I just played, and play the one I should be playing. Does that make sense to everybody?
Okay.
I don't know where it is. Okay, where's the thing? Okay, what's going on here? There's no start button.
It's our musical guest, gonna sing something funny and then Steve will play something in between. Our musical guest, it's time for our musical guest.
Randy Brooks is shaken up. You didn't take yourself out, Carla.
Sorry. All right. Okay, we'll hang out. So you know how this works, right? You play a song and then I play something in between, and then you play another song, right?
Yes, you're right. I forgot to mention that.
You've been here. You've done this.
Okay, play a song.
All right.
Take it away, Randy.
Thank you. Now, let's try and be sure you can hear the guitar.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. I might have done the same thing this time last year. I'm not sure, but a friend asked me to be on his video podcast thing that he does at Easter time one year, and he said, "But I want you to sing a song, but don't sing Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It's not Christmas. Don't do that. Don't sing Grandma Got Run Over." And I thought, well, I wouldn't even have thought about it if he hadn't mentioned it. Somehow I'm going to defy him. And so I co-wrote this song with the late Irving Berlin. Grandma got run over. She walked through fields of clover with her pet rabbit Rover to the Easter parade. Farmer Johnson's tractor got loose and it attacked her just like an egg. It cracked her at the Easter parade on the avenue, First Avenue. A photographer took photos that got lots of views on the 5 o'clock news. Now everyone who knows her has drawn a little bit closer. We'll toast her with mimosas at the Easter parade on the avenue, First Avenue. A photographer took photos. The station reused on the 10 o'clock news. Now Grandpa's feeling dandy with his new girlfriend Mandy. They ate all Grandma's candy from the Easter parade.
Yeah.
Carla.
Yes, I guess I have to spotlight myself.
There you go.
There we go.
You're in.
You know, I haven't done this song in a long time, but if you're gonna sort of parody yourself, I have a parody of one of my own songs. Right. That's the tie-in. And those are some very clever rhymes. I love a tractor and a tractor. Perfect rhyme. Fantastic. This is sadly a true story. I was just wondering, hypothetically, what would you do? Theoretically, if something should happen accidentally, or medically, what if your butt was gone? If sitting in a wooden chair felt like tax and you found you had nothing to hold up your slacks because instead of a butt now you just had a crack, something would have to be done. Would you write Dear Abby for advice in a letter? Put a cushion in your chair to make it feel better? Try to fatten up with brie and cheddar? What if your butt was gone? If your butt disappeared without a trace and everyone looked all over the place, why do you have that look on your face? Hey, it could happen to you. If that booty, patootie, that sweet derriere were now inexplicably no longer there, how soon would you miss it? How much would you care? And what do you think you would do? Would you call me up? Would you fall to pieces? Would you make it the topic of your doctoral thesis? Try to go out and find a prosthesis? What if your butt was gone? They make them, you know. Prosthesis. You can get one at Spencer's. With all your other medical devices. A butt, as you know, could be curvy or flat, dimpled or pimpled, skinny or fat, just like an opinion. Everyone's got one, but what if your butt was suddenly not one? If something should happen, hypothetically, what would you do? Theoretically, if something should happen accidentally, or medically, what if your butt was gone? Would you call me up? Would you start confiding how you tried to make it grow with fluorescent lighting? How you had to give up horseback riding? What if your butt was gone? Would you realize there's a good selection? Shopping for clothes in the children's section. Go to your closet, make a commotion, take out your pants and throw them in the ocean. All right, this is the sing-along part, but don't. Does your butt hang low? Does it wobble to and fro? Can you tie it in a knot? Can you tie it in a bow? Can you sling it over your shoulder like a continental soldier? What if your butt was gone?
Yay! Beautiful. And now another song from Randy Brooks, everybody.
That's a lot to remember, Carla. I am going to sing a Christmas song, but I have an excuse. A songwriter named Greg Matthews passed away recently up in Nashville, and his celebration of life is going to be this Saturday at the Donaldson Pub, if you're in the neighborhood. And it's kind of cool what his wife has decided to do, have all these writers come and everybody in a circle take turns singing a song that they co-wrote with the deceased. And I have one song, and I don't do it very often, and I need to rehearse it with some guinea pigs, and so you guys are in. And it's off color, a little bit off color. It was our female co-writer that suggested that part, and it's called "Jingling All the Way." Sipping on eggnog, sitting by the Yule log. Oh, that mistletoe ain't nothing but a tease. So kiss me like you mean it. Love me like I dreamed it. Oh, you make my tinsel tingle. Let's jingle all the way. Put on a rockin' around the Christmas tree. Ain't gonna be no silent night. We'll get wrapped up in these ribbons and tangled up in Christmas lights. There's a little gift in your stocking. It won't wait till Christmas Day. So let's rumple-pump till the morning, jingling all the way. be such a clatter, the neighbors will all jump out of bed just to see what the heck's the matter. But they ain't heard nothing yet. Got champagne for toasting. These chestnuts are roasted. I'll forget the figgy pudding, baby. You're my favorite treat. You can be my Christmas carol. I'll be your harp the herald. We'll be ringing in the season, baby, jingling all the way. Put on rocking around the Christmas tree. Ain't gonna be no silent night. We'll get wrapped up in these ribbons and tangled up in Christmas lights. There's a little gift in your stocking that won't wait till Christmas Day. So let's rumble pump pump till the morning, jingling all the way. A rumble pump pump till Christmas morning, jingling all the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's terrific.
Amazing. You know what, though? I got to tell you, that is the dirtiest thing we've ever had on this show. I think I did 4 jokes 4 times during that just tonight. So that was
10 minutes ago.
That was 2 minutes ago. I did a joke about dry dust pumping. So that was really good. So, well, Randy, where are you playing? Where are you going?
I'm taking my usual hiatus until the fourth quarter. Other than Nashville this weekend.
Okay, well that's fantastic. So you're not going to the Bluebird or anything coming up or anything?
No, hopefully like December the 12th this year. But
okay,
I pretty much lay low until Christmas time and then do all my gigs right at once.
Well, everybody out there can go and listen to Stephen, my version of Grandpa Got Run Over by a Hybrid, because it has nothing to do with Christmas. And Randy, Randy gets a couple cents if nobody's listened to it yet, but at some point in time, maybe.
And Pam Belford's estate would get a little something from that
Pam
too.
Belford's estate, because
I did one called Bobart Got Kicked Out of the Theater. I asked Randy for permission, so you should be getting royalties.
They're pouring in, by the way.
They're pouring in that song from us. So, well, thank you so much, Randy. And
it was a treat.
Thank you, Randy.
So, I'll find Sherry, you get rid of Randy. Carla.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got you.
Randy, you found me.
Carla just gets that look in her eye, huh? Hi, Sherry, how you doing?
I'm well.
Most headliners don't make it this far. They just leave. They're like, no, we don't want to be involved in this crap anymore. What the hell? It's crazy. So we're so thrilled that you stayed.
Oh my
God. Who
God.
do people tell you look like?
Oh, wow. I get was it Dawn French a lot. When I don't have the glasses on.
Okay.
Yeah, and the hair is down.
Yeah,
yes.
well, I get the Robin Williams thing and the stuff like that.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder what people look like. So, Carla, who do you get? Who do people say?
I get Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah. Oh, geez, sorry.
Somebody said Cindy Sweeney. I don't know about that, but
yeah, no, I don't see Cindy Sweeney. So, well, that's beautiful. So,
I think they were just saying random names at that
here's
point.
what we do, Sherry. Is I forgot to do this with Randy, but and Carla called me on it. What we're going to do is we're going to play an intro. It might work,
okay.
But once it is actually over, then you will be spotlit. Give us 10 minutes of awesome stand-up, and if it could be less dirty than that song we just saw, oh my God. I know.
Brad's going to read something to us.
That's what I can do.
We just don't say the F word. But anyway, so I'm going to play the thing, and Carla, try to take you and me out while I'm doing that, okay? Okay, where's I don't know where anything is. Okay, hold on. Here, let's share. And am I still sharing sound? Okay, push that. Now push that, and then it should work. It's not playing anything.
Just a second.
I'm drawing something. What is this? What in the hell is this?
Oh my God.
Where did this come from? Okay, I'm stop sharing. I'm doing her job. I didn't. Okay, let's try that again, kids. Okay, I'm going to push play. No, it turned on again. Okay, I'm turning it off. Oh, it's over the play button. That's
performance art.
Big headliner, got some funny jokes to say. Oh, do a 10-minute set headliner. Man, I'm so glad that it's Monday.
Sherry Hoenicke.
Hey there. Thanks for having me on tonight, guys. I'm so excited to be here. I'd like to, if I could, do a quick shout out to my friends who have logged on from Aurora, Illinois. Yes, let's give it up for them.
You, friends. We love you.
Guys, they're listening to me during game night.
Oh, wow.
No. That is how hot my comedy career is right now. I'm background noise. You know what pairs nicely with boxed wine and bunko? My jokes. I taste notes of dark cherry with a hint of sarcasm. Perfect. So I recently decided that I no longer want to be a parent. I have. And it's come to quite the shock of my children. I happen to be a single mom to 3 beautiful girls. Absolute pains in my butt. Needy, hungry, little spotlight sponges that always want to go out. And if I knew who their daddies were, I would send them back. My girls are, let's see, 35, 56, and 77 in human years. Right? They're dogs. I had to buy a surrogate. Didn't give birth to them myself. Completely spoiled. Get a load of this. They get rewarded when they sit down. They're allowed on all of the furniture. And suddenly now I'm spending $20 a week on rotisserie chicken. For them. But guys, I just want you to know, I am not one of those crazy dog ladies. They don't get to eat off of my plate. I've trained them to eat off of a fork. Because after all, come on, Brad, they're ladies.
Yes.
My girlfriends tell me that I am really missing out on being a real mom. And you know what? They're probably right. So the next time that I'm at that all-inclusive resort in Cancun, I'm going to really be thinking hard about how my money would have been so much better spent than an ungrateful 8-year-old at Disney World. You know, the only fast pass that I really want in my life is to that swim up bar. Because to be quite frank, that is the happiest place on earth. So I don't really have a maternal gene, but I do wear mom jeans. Guys, gotta love the mom jeans, right?
Yeah.
Made with spandex. Got that extra long zipper so you don't have to cram your sweet rolls into them. Unless, of course, you're one of those wackadoodle people that like to put a whole week's worth of clothing into a carry-on. It can be fun. The thing that I love most about mom jeans is the super deep pockets. You know who doesn't need jeans with deep pockets? My ex-husband. I got 2 words for you kids. Short.
Yeah, me more uncle. Make no difference.
What is that?
I don't know.
I really got to figure that out. I'm
So,
sorry.
I've noticed that kids
Thank
these
you.
days are wearing the mom jeans, and I'm finally cool. So I asked my niece like what I could wear with my mom jeans to make them a little more hip. And she said to me, "Hey, Aunt Sherry, why don't you wear them with leg warmers and that turquoise jacket you have, you know, the one with the shoulder pads, and throw them in the trash." They didn't look good on you in the 80s, and they really don't look good on you now. You boomers should stop wearing them. And I was like, all right, you know what, kid? Throw the fries in the bag. You're out of the will. So speaking of boomers, my parents yesterday, in fact, celebrated 57 years of marriage.
Wow.
I know.
Yay. Good job.
And at this point in time in their marriage, they're just playing long form Survivor, challenging each other to these really ridiculous games in the hopes that the other one croaks and they can finally claim victory. And this past summer, we put Dad in a nursing home. So the tribe has spoken. You know, the way that I look at it, nursing homes are just all-inclusive resorts with controlled substances and soft food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, you can even get Medicaid to pay for it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know if any of you have ever visited a nursing home on a regular basis, but if you know, are a regular visitor, you learn that there are different personalities within the community. And one of those personalities is what the staff refers to as the dirty birdies. These are the randy residents of the facility that have the romantic ambition of, oh, I don't know, a prince on Epstein Island. When Shady Fields calls me, I am no longer worried that they're going to tell me that my father is dead. I'm worried that they're calling me to tell me that Dad has made the dirty birdie list. Now, my dad has been known for having a pretty good sense of humor. And he figures that his way of making friends and flirting with the nurses is through telling jokes. The problem is that my dad doesn't know how to, well, as we say in the comedy world, read the room.
Oh dear.
A couple months ago, Dad was in physical therapy, and suddenly he became Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh dear.
Isn't it funny how some people can die from a stroke, but others will just have some sort of bodily injury, but are otherwise okay? Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Which really upset Nancy, who was in PT to regain strength on her left side.
Oh dear.
And if Nancy only could have lifted that middle finger, she would have given Dad a piece of her mind. But guys, don't worry about Nancy, all right? She's all right. Then there's the joke that I taught Dad. All right, guys. What do you call karate for amputees?
What do you call karate for amputees?
Partial arts.
Ooh. Ouch.
Which in itself is a funny yet tasteless joke. Except for Dad told it to Joe. who recently lost his foot to diabetes.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah. Read the room, Dad. There is a joke, however, that Dad has been telling at the nursing home, and it's been killing. I'm going to share it with you guys tonight. If you tell this joke, you're going to need 4 pennies. Okay, 4 pennies. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty sad about the penny. You know, it's the Pluto of American currency. It really is. It's sad that it's more expensive to make than it's actually worth. Kind of like a documentary on the First Lady. There really could have been a 47-second TikTok video, and yet still too long. And why is it that it's a penny to hear our thoughts, but when you want to express your opinion, you got to pay double? Right? I'm bummed. I am. I mean, my penny loafers now are going to be completely senseless. So anyway, let me tell you guys the joke. All right. Are you guys ready? This requires audience participation. All right, here we go. Guys, what kind of a car do I have?
A Lincoln.
Very good, a Lincoln. All right. What kind of a fruit do I have?
Pear.
You get sure. I got 2. It's a pear.
All right.
All right.
Oh.
What kind of a snake is this?
A viper. No.
Copperhead.
It's a copperhead. Very good.
Very nice.
All right, guys.
I'm bad at this.
Do you see the naked man?
4 cents? What? No. Ooh, nah. Anybody? You see the naked man? I'm bad at this stuff.
Foreskin.
Of course you don't. What do you expect for 4 cents?
And
that, my friends, is the joke that got Dad put on the list of the dirty birdies. Thank you for letting me play along tonight. You guys can follow me on Facebook and on Instagram at HOB Comedy.
Yay! And Carla always forgets to add herself. She's looking at the wall or something like that. She's talking to her husband on somewhere else. So, well, that was fantastic. So where can people see you?
So I am this year participating in the World Series of Comedy.
Oh, good.
So next week, I will be in Youngstown, Ohio. So you can always check out our shows virtually from World Series of Comedy. So stay tuned. Yes, I'll be all around the country and at the main event in Las Vegas in September.
Oh, wait, you've already won? What do you mean?
No, but I will be participating. You can find me there. I may be passing out flyers for ladies in the night. But I'll be there.
Okay. And you're going to Vegas already for it.
All right.
Please share your links in the chat.
Yeah, share your links in the chat.
All right, perfect. Will do.
Okay, so Carla, I'm gonna play the song thing, and then you take me and Sherry out. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see if it works. Okay, here we go. Let's give it a try. Okay, where is it? I don't know how to. See, the problem is the button goes over the play thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here.
How about another dumb song from Steve for no reason?
All right. Let me give you something random here that has no purpose. This goes out to anybody who eats. Oh, by the way, I decided I needed a bob. I didn't have a Pope hat, so I got a poop hat. Speaking of that, poutine, French fries, cheese, curds, and gravy in one pan. Poutine. I spent the whole next morning warning on the can. Thank you.
Yay! I asked Carla to do a quick song and she did it. Isn't that great?
Brad begs for money. Hey, we need your money. We don't charge a cover for a 2-drink minimum, so what did you expect, Jack?
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the point of the show where if you've never been here, you know that you go to virtualcomedyshow.com, scroll down just a touch, and you'll see 2 ways to donate to this show. We have always split all the money evenly between all of the comics. Steve and I don't take any more or any less. So what you do is you go there. And this week, we need extra money because Steve needs bath bombs. I think that's what's going on. And also, Carla, need anything special?
Razors.
Patty needs a vacation for about 20 years is what she needs.
Patty needs razors.
And I'm going to have the hand surgery, so I'm going to be laid up for a couple weeks, not working for 3 weeks. Go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click donate to the comedians, and then that is what you will do. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to do the next thing. Are you ready? I'm going to try to share. I know I'm having a little trouble here with the computer.
Multitasking.
Okay, share. See, I could be better at this, but I'm not. Okay, let's see what happens. Is it the same one?
Brad begs.
We miss you, Steve.
Worst joke. Boo! That was the worst joke ever.
Okay, so this is the worst joke, and then it's going to be next after that the worst getting of the end credits. So okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, here's the worst joke. During a visit to Mar-a-Lago, Trump told FCC Chair Brendan Carr to pull the licenses of any local news channels that don't report the government version of the Iranian war. Brendan Carr said he will do that after he's done pulling little Trump. That was really scary. You know, it should go faster, shouldn't it? Carla, I should have had you do these, but I couldn't do that, could I? Here, play.
Hey, that was the virtual comedy show. We learned a lot of stuff we didn't need to know, like into the toilet, America goes. What you get when you watch this show? It's gonna be a long 4 years. We have a lot of fun at the virtual comedy show. It's better than sitting home playing with your toes or going to the dump to watch them decompose. Keep coming back to the virtual comedy show.
We appreciate your
virtual comedy show with a budget